Hello, everyone. My name is Modiplier, and we're back for another 5 nights at the gym. It was funnier in my head. I really thought this one through. I really tried to make it a point to have it like a nice, lighthearted intro, something fun. That was not it, but we're back. We've got arms today. It is a nice and breezy 101 degrees out right now. So it's really nice for me because I like to dress in baggy sweatpants, baggy t-shirt, and then like a sweater or a jacket on top. So, uh, when I'm walking into the gym, everybody kind of looks at me like I'm some sort of mutant, uh, which I don't blame them. What fucking freak walks around in this weather with these clothes on? But what can I say? I'm a creature of habit. Uh, the pollen index for today says it's critically high, and I can feel it. My sinuses are swollen. You could hear it in my voice. Oh my God. So I apologize for that. But enough with the weather report. Uh, we are well rested. Okay. Very well rested. We are pretty well hydrated, I'd say. Uh, we got at least 36 ounces of water in the system. At least. I don't really remember. I kind of just unconsciously drink water. It's a really good habit to have, but I have to keep the water like in front of me. If I forget to like bring a bottle to work or something, I'm not drinking anything. But if it's there, we'll drink. So, well hydrated. Now we said we're well rested and pretty well carved up. Uh, as much as one can be for a cut. Uh, I think I've got, I want to say like 33 grams of carbs, 34, something like that, floating around, which is plenty for arms. Uh, and people don't really I think people don't realize how much carbs have a play in like your strength for a day to day. Um, a few weeks ago, there was one weekend where I went out, with my girlfriend and her family. And we went to this nice restaurant and I was like, okay, like, harder to track the macros here. I'll do my best, but like, I'm definitely like, I don't want to spoil the moment. Like, I'll partake. So I overate a little bit. Had like 40 or 50 grams more in carbs than I normally do. And the very next day, I think I had a leg day the day after. And I felt fucking strong. Like, oh my God, it was insane what the difference is, in terms of like depletion versus repletion of carbs. Uh, so that's why I try to get like the carb heavy meal in, like for breakfast, before the lift. Uh, at least on the days that I'm not working, because when you have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym and you only have like an hour and a half to do it, it's not like you're going to eat a giant meal and then instantly go work out. I would throw up. Like I would be able to keep that down. But point being, we are very well carved up. Uh, I think today is day number 7. So we're 1 week in on the 10-week challenge. Still feeling pretty good. Uh, I mean, it's like I said, it's only been 1 week, so it's not like you can really expect to see much of a difference, but, uh, feeling pretty darn good. We'll just kind of have to see. I think when we get to about the 3-week mark, that's when will notice any type of change. And of course, this fucking dude was going so slow that I missed the green light. I think I might have like an anger issue when it comes to driving. Um, but let's get into what we're doing for arms today. Feeling really good. I feel pretty strong. So I'm anticipating that this will be a really good arm day. I think I'm going to do the alternating style again of, do two sets of triceps, two sets of biceps, and, go back and forth. That's just been feeling really good to me. Especially when I'm doing like the pump check and you just kind of get to see, everything pumped up all at once. It's kind of fucking crazy. Uh, so probably going to do that. I think the one thing I've noticed, uh, between doing, you know, triceps first and biceps versus alternating is after I would finish triceps, I would go do a quick little like pose down just to see what the triceps look like. And from what I can remember, the triceps, like the pump on triceps was kind of insane. Uh, like relatively close to like when I'm doing the alternating style. But I mean, when you've absolutely put all of your energy into triceps, I mean, it's not surprising that the pump is also going to be insane. But then after I would do biceps and then do a pump check for biceps, the pump wouldn't be as good as when I'm doing the alternating style. And I think that's simply because when I wasn't alternating, by the time I've finished up or starting biceps, finishing up triceps, I've already depleted myself. So the lift isn't as effective. But when I'm doing the alternating style, I can evenly distribute my effort into both muscle groups. I think I'm more inclined to do alternating for arms while I'm cutting, and then in the future, whenever I have more energy in the system, whether I'm maintaining or bulking or whatever, uh, that's when I can do more of a triceps first and then biceps, because it's just fact of the matter is I don't have a lot of energy floating around to be able to do much. So, uh, it's a lot of like figuring out how can I, and I hate to use this word, but how can I optimize my lift so that I am, getting the most out of what I can with whatever time I have available, or more importantly, however much energy I have available. What are we doing, guys? What's whenever I'm driving to the gym, I cut through, a little neighborhood. Like I go the back way. I don't want to get onto like the main streets just because I don't want to deal with the hassle of, traffic. But then when you go in these neighborhoods, it might be even crazier than if I just went on the main streets. I mean, this guy in a Kia Soul is just going crazy right now. But, uh, so for triceps, I think I'm going to start triceps off with this, don't know the fucking name of it, but, cables on either side and you're pulling down, in an fashion of some sort. We'll call it the tricep X cross. That sounds fucking cool. So the tricep X cross is what I'm going to start with. And then for biceps, I've been enjoying starting off with machine preacher curls because I mean it just evenly distributes the weight, uh, and I can really like stretch the bicep. It's just a very good starter movement. I don't want to start off with dumbbells or any like free weights because I can use my momentum more to get the weight up. So I feel like I'm not really properly warming up. Whereas with preachers, I have no choice but to like really give it my all. Um, And then one thing I really want to do for triceps today, it's a type of, I don't know if you want to call it it's a hybrid between a French press and a skull crusher because you're using the W bar and it's following the same movement path of like a skull crusher, but it's behind the head. And I like to do it standing. I'll lean against the preacher little like bench pad that we have. It's something that Lee Priest would do a lot. That was kind of one of his, I don't know if it was like one of his favorites, but I've seen enough training clips to know that he did it pretty frequently. Uh, and they tend to feel really fucking good, but I've got to do it after I'm more warmed up because if I start off with that, I'm gonna like pull something in my elbows and it just kind of sucks. But midway through all the sets, feels fucking great. And then biceps is where I kind of have some trouble in terms of like, what the fuck do I do? I think some bent over concentration curls would feel really good. If you're wondering what that is, that's something that Arnold did a lot. If you like watch Pumping Iron, I think you get to see him do that a couple times. But those tend to feel really good. And then I'm sure I'll do some single arm tricep push downs at some point. And then maybe some alternating dumbbell curls. Maybe I'll do some spider curls. Maybe I'll try to set up a cable to do them. That's something I haven't done them in a long time. I did them like when I was first starting off, like 2.5 years ago. But I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it anymore, but we'll test it out. And I will do my damnedest to get some recording done in the gym today. I can't guarantee anything. I'm going to try to guarantee a pose down. I do like the pose downs. I know I said I was going to do them like once every few weeks or so, but I don't know. It's kind of fun. It is. I mean, I'm already doing it. I'm just not recording it, so maybe I'll throw it in. Plus, it makes for a really good thumbnail. But we're making it to the gym here in a second, so I will catch you guys. If not in there, then during the pose down. But I'll see you guys soon.
All right, quick pose down. I did arms a second ago, but the pump might be gone because I did forearms as well, but let's see. Yeah, I hope it looks as good on the camera as it does to me. Holy shit. Oh, my forearms are cramping. All right. So no forearms are looking good. You get both sleeves up. This is a pose I've always wanted to get good at, but I'm not I'm not big enough yet for it to look as good as anybody else could. Okay. All right. I think we're looking pretty good. Right? All right. I gotta shower up. Catch you guys in a bit.
Hey, didn't notice you there. I just got done at the gym. Oh yeah. And dare I say, pretty good lift. But didn't get to do any actual like recording of any sets that I did. And I must apologize for that. I profusely apologize for that. But I just didn't have a good opportunity. And with arms, I'm kind of like running all over the place. So it's not like I set up anywhere for a minute. So I just figured it would be best not to. Plus, it was actually a little busier than I expected. So, uh, but you know what? I was almost worried that you guys wouldn't get a pose down. Because like halfway through the lift, there's some people in there doing like a group activity or something. And so I just kind of figured, all right, well, no pose down. But that was not the case, as you can tell. Man, looked pretty fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The forearms looked very inflated. Almost felt like Popeye. But yeah, fuck. Everything looked great. Everything looked really, really good. And then I was in the locker room, just stripping down before hopping in the shower, and like anytime I notice any big differences in my body, I'll tell you. Just so everybody knows how the cut's going. But today, I kind of like noticed a pretty big difference in my chest. Uh, I've always had titties, like since shit, probably the 6th grade. Like since I was a kid up to now, I've always had man titties. And it's just something I kind of accepted. But today I was looking at it and like, you can like grab them and pull them up and they like drop. All the fat guys know what I'm talking about. Or like when you're going down the stairs and they just kind of bounce per step. And so you kind of have to like grab yourself. Uh, yeah, well, today I like grabbed the titty to do a drop and shit was not bouncing. Everything, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still like fat there. But if I like found a titty picture of myself from like shit, we'll say last year, and then compared it to a titty pic from today, you'd think that they were two different hairy ass dudes. So I'm really fucking happy about that. That's something I've been like very self-conscious about for years. For years, I've been always like, I wouldn't wear t-shirts out, like whatever shirt I was wearing, I'd make sure that it didn't look too like booby or anything. Like, I'm just really fucking happy about that. So, you have to celebrate every victory you get, especially when you're like trying to do a substantial cut like me, where you've been doing it for so fucking long that it's like discouraging. Every single victory that you get, you have got to celebrate. And this is a pretty fucking huge victory. So I hope somebody out there is proud of me. I'm fucking proud of myself. That's bad ass. Man, I'm happy. So yeah, you could say the cut's going well. Um, but I guess to run you through the set and rep scheme that I did today, uh, I did 2 sets of the tricep X cross pushdown, uh, then 2 sets of machine preacher curl, followed by 2 sets of the V priest, like behind the head, like skull crushers, followed by 2 sets of single arm tricep pushdown, cable pushdown, followed by, oh man, followed by 2 sets of like leaning concentration curls, like I was talking about earlier, followed by 2 sets of rope tricep extension. Just because I never really do them, I figured why the fuck not? It was already set up on the cable, so I might as well try it. It didn't feel that good. I'm not gonna lie, it just did not feel good. I tried adjusting like the width of my hands, and it just so I did. like a set of that, and then I did another set of single arm push down just to round things out. Uh, and then I did 4 sets, and this was for forearms. I did 4 sets of uh, anime cat girl push downs, and then 4 sets of. It's pretty much the same movement, but in reverse. You're holding like a W bar, like easy curl, like free weight, and you're going like this. So, crying. Yeah, we'll call them the crying. Call them criers. Uh, yeah, I really like, as much as I know about lifting, I have zero vocabulary on actual movements. So, fuck it. We're coming up with our own. So, after that, I mean, shit, you guys saw it. You guys saw the aftermath. Felt fucking amazing. But the plan now is to get home and, I gotta grind out some Minecraft. I have a lot to do. Uh, I got a full set of enchanted diamond armor. Pretty good enchantments too. Uh, let's see. Now I gotta work on getting a better pickaxe and a better axe. But I think what I'm gonna focus on is establishing some sort of base. I don't know what type of base it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be where I'm already set up at. We'll see. We shall see. But that's enough from me. We got legs tomorrow, so look forward to that. And catch you guys later.